Hello Year 9 Naplans. Some more questions that you should be aware of. This one involves reading a Venn diagram. This Venn diagram represents a group of people who were asked whether they had studied music, art or drama. M stands for music, A stands for art, and D here starts for drama. The number just outside those three circles is 23, and this indicates that 23 people did not study music, art, or drama. What is the probability that a person from the group had studied music or art but not drama? Let's read this Venn diagram. First of all, the people that studied music only are just 13. The people that studied music and art, there were only 7. And the people that studied music and drama, there were 11. And the 9 in the middle indicates that these are the people that studied music, art, and drama. The blue circle indicates all the people who studied music. Some of them studied more art and drama, but they all studied music. And the people that studied art were in here, in here, in here, and in here. And finally, if we wanted to find the people that studied drama, they would be in here, in here, in here, and in here. All these people studied drama. I'm going to leave that drama circle here in yellow because we're looking for a person from the group who had studied music or art but not drama. That means we're looking for people that are not in the yellow circle. So that means they can be here, here, or here, but not in the yellow circle. So the people that studied music and art but not drama were 13 plus 7 plus 28, and that makes 48 people. The question though says, what is the probability? And that makes a difference because it is not just 48. We need to divide 48 by the total amount of people in the group. This is the total number that studied music and art but not drama. It's in green. And then 11 that studied from the drama, 9, 15 and 14, plus the 23 that did not study either of these topics. So the total amount was 120. Therefore, the probability now will be 48 over the total 120. And that is going to be equivalent to 24 over 60, which is going to be equivalent to 12 over 30, which is going to be equivalent to 6 over 50. And we can still divide that by 3. So this is going to be 2 over 5. And so our probability will be 2 over 5. We have an inequality over here, and we need to substitute the values of A and B to make this inequality true. The way that this inequality is written is going to be a little bit tedious substituting A and B into it because they're both fractions. So I'm going to rearrange that inequality. I would like to eliminate that 5 over here, and you can do that by multiplying both sides by 5. This means that this 5 and this 5 cancels out. And now I'll try to eliminate the 3 on the other side by multiplying both sides by 3. And my 3 is going to cancel out. And so now I have 3a, which is greater than 5b. And now it's easier to substitute a equal to 3 in here, which will be 9, and b, which is 2, so that will be 10. This makes it easier rather than comparing fractions. So let's work this out here. That means 3 times 3 is greater than 5 times 2, and that is 9 is greater than 10. That's not true, so we know that that's not going to be true. Let's go to B, and B says that A is 4 and B is 3, so 5 times 3, and that's 12 is greater than 15, and that's also not true. Now we'll go to C, and A is 7, so 3 times 7 is greater than 5 times 4, where B is 4. That's 3 times 7 is 21 is greater than 20. Well, that particular one is true. Let's just check on D as well. And we have that A is 8. So it's 3 times 8 is greater than 5 times 5. 5 times 5. 3 eighths is 24. And 5 times 5 is 25. So that one is not true. So we do have one which is true, and that is C. So we'll highlight the C. In this diagram, we have a plan of a fence around the pool. The pool is that blue part over here. The fence section is made up of a square. So we have the square would be this part, and this part over here. And then we have a semicircle as well. Which is the best approximation for the length of the fence? So we can deduce if this part is 12 meters, then this will also be 12 meters, and this will also be 12 meters. Now we need to find the semicircle. The semicircle here has a diameter of 12 and a radius of 6. And the circumference of a circle is pi r. And if we want only half a circle, then we'll divide that by 2. And since the radius is 6, we could say 6 pi over 2, which will be 3 pi. Now, therefore, the whole fence, the total fence, will be 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 3 pi. And 3 12s is 36 plus 3 pi. Because we're looking for the best approximation, we can use the calculator and calculate what pi is, but we know that pi is a little bit more than 3. So I will make an approximation that it's 36 plus 3 times 3, because I say that pi is 3.14, well, it's approximately that. So I will say that it's 36 plus around 9, and that means that it is equal to approximately 45. Now that will be closest to not 67, not 74, not 55, but that will be closest to 48.